All right, it is officially time. Hi everyone, welcome to Dumbbell Strength. My name's Amber Langford and I'll be running you through your strength training today. For today's class, we're gonna be focusing on lower body. We are gonna be doing a timed workout today. So we have a couple different sets we're gonna be doing. For our timed workout, we are going to be doing 40 seconds of movement, followed by 20 seconds of rest. For each set, we're gonna have either 2 or 3 exercises, and we are gonna be doing 4 rounds of each circuit today. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up first. Go ahead and press start on those fitness watches if you'd like to track your workout today. We're gonna begin warming up our feet first. We're gonna start with some prancing. For our prancing, our feet are right underneath those hips. And we're gonna start by bending that right knee, lifting that right heel up, and then switching. Left knee bends, left heel lifts, and switch. We're gonna alternate side to side, pushing the bottom of our toes down into the ground, working through that ankle, getting a little bit of movement through our calves. If you'd like, you can feel free to pump those arms, or you can keep them on your hips. Let's do one more, each side, lowering both heels down. We're gonna go into some marches. Our marches today are gonna include a little bit of a turnout. So we're gonna take one leg, we're gonna lift up, and we're gonna try and tap that heel with that opposite hand. Knee goes out wide, lifting that heel up. If you'd like, you can just tap in front, sending that knee out, working on that external rotation through our hip joint. Let's do one more, each side. Going into our butt kickers next. I want those hips pressing forward. Feet are flexed, pulling those heels up towards our glutes. Feeling a nice little stretch down the front of our thighs. We're also getting those hamstrings to wake up and do a little bit of work. One more, each side. Last one, wide stance, feet facing forward. We're gonna keep our legs as straight as we can. Arms out to the side, we're gonna do some T reaches. Taking that right hand, we're gonna bend at the waist, reaching down, tapping that left foot, standing tall, and then switching sides. Doing that nice stretch down the back of our thighs here. We're also getting a little bit of rotation through our spine. Last one. Lowering those arms, shaking it out and relaxing. For those of you that have just joined, I mentioned this earlier, but we are doing a timed workout today. For our timed workout, we're gonna be doing 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of rest. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna demonstrate our first little circuit, our first little interval we're doing. One exercise, but it is a single leg exercise, so we're going to be doing a side 1 and a side 2. We're going to break it up like that. We're going to be using light to medium weights for this one. We're going to be doing our curtsy lunges. So for these curtsy lunges, we're going to start on side 1, whatever leg you would like. I'm going to begin with my right leg first. With this exercise, we're going to step back, crossing over, sinking down to that lunge, standing tall, and repeat. We're gonna do 40 seconds of work on one side, 20 seconds of rest, and then we'll switch to side 2. After we complete side 2, we do get 1 minute of rest. I'm gonna quick give you that side view, stepping back and over, lunge, and up. We're only going as deep as we can, and if we like, We can hold on to a support structure for some added support and balance. Support structures include a wall, the back of a stable chair, or your desk. You can hold on to that, step it back, lunge, and up. Like I said, 40 seconds of work. We're gonna start in just 10 seconds. So get ready, grab those weights. Starting in 3, 2, 1, side 1, let's go. Step it back, cross it over, getting as deep into that lunge as you can, allowing that slight forward lean of our chest, keeping that back nice and flat. I do want that front foot to stay facing forward as well. We're over halfway, 15 more seconds on this side. Feel free to take this movement as fast or as slow as you would like. The faster you go, the more of a lung workout you're gonna get. And rest. Taking 20 seconds, catch your breath, shake your leg out. We're switching to side 2 in just 10 seconds. After this one, we do get 1 minute of rest. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's work side 2. Getting as deep into that lunge as you can. If you'd like, you can feel free to count your reps as well, since we are doing 4 rounds of this exercise. You can do your best to keep the reps the same for each round, or if you want, you can try to one-up yourself and do an extra rep or 2 each round. 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We get 1 minute of rest now. So now's the time. Grab any water. If you'd like some water or a little breather here. You can also feel free to move about your space during our rest break, whatever you need to do to recover and get ready for round 2. "30 more seconds here of rest." Your hips are feeling a little bit tight. Maybe we do some hip circles. A couple circles in each direction. We're gonna start back up with round 2 in just 10 seconds. So grab your weights. Let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Side 1, 40 seconds of work. We have 20 more seconds here. Over halfway. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Shake that leg out. Quicker turnaround. Then we're going to side 2 in just 10 seconds. Last chance for a water break. Otherwise, grab those weights. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, side 2. Keep breathing, you're doing great. 20 more seconds. We're over halfway now. Almost done. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 60 seconds. We are officially done with round 2. Halfway done through this little interval circuit here. Few more rounds to go, and then we'll move on to some new exercises. Our next little circuit will include 3 exercises, so it'll be a little bit different than this one. But we're gonna keep the same format for the whole workout. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, with a 60-second rest in between rounds. We have 10 more seconds left of our rest break, so let's grab those weights. Get ready, start up. Round 3. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. We are halfway through, 20 more seconds to go on side 1. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds to shake it out. Grab your water. Get prepared for side 2. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's work. Thirty more seconds. Try to keep that pace nice and steady. Main focus here is on keeping that good form. Making sure that back stays nice and flat. Only going as deep as is comfortable in that lunge. In 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Round 3 complete. We have one last round to go of these curtsy lunges. And then we get some new exercises. Our next circuit will be standing exercises once again. Our last little circuit we're going to be doing is going to be on the ground. Just want to kind of prepare you for that a little bit. So if you do need to move to a softer surface for that very last circuit, we will be laying on our back, and we do have a kneeling exercise as well. We're going to start up our final round in just 10 seconds. Grab those weights, get ready. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. This last round should look just as good as that first round. We're halfway, 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Side 1 is done. One last side to go. Grab water if you need it. Starting up in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Almost there. We're over halfway. 15 more seconds on this side. 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job. Go ahead and set those weights off to the side. Catch your breath. You're gonna get a little bit of that longer rest break. I'm gonna demonstrate our next few exercises. Like I mentioned earlier, we have 3 exercises. Exercise number 1 is going to be a double leg exercise. We just worked our internal rotation of that hip. Now we're gonna work that external rotation, and we're gonna do some sumo squats. For our sumo squats, we're gonna be using one weight, keeping it more to that medium to heavy weight here. Sumo stance, legs are gonna be a little bit wider than shoulder width, feet turned out, holding onto that weight down at your waist. We're gonna do a sumo squat with a pulse. So we're gonna squat down, knees tracking out with our feet. At the bottom of your squat, we're gonna do 1 pulse, and then stand up tall. So we squat, pulse once, and then stand up. Kind of give you that side view here. Allowing that slight forward lean of our chest, back is flat, 1 pulse, small movement before standing. We're gonna do 40 seconds of work there, 20 seconds of rest, and then we're gonna move into side 1. We're gonna be doing a mini squat. For this mini squat, we are gonna be focusing on working that quad muscle. Excuse me. So for this mini squat, a couple of variations for this. Standing tall, we can have our hands on our hips. We can hold on to some weights if we'd like. We can also hold on to that support structure with one hand on a wall, the back of a sturdy chair, or your desk. We're going to have one leg straight out in front. From here, all we're doing is bending that knee, tapping that heel on the ground, and then straightening and standing. So we are working that quad, so we're gonna keep that chest nice and upright here. Small movements, mini squat. If we would like, we can keep one foot on the ground, keeping that knee bent a little bit. A little bit of balance here, keeping about 80 to 90% of our weight on that stance leg, mini squat, and up. Helps with a little bit more balance here. Small movements, we're gonna do 40 seconds on one side, and then we're gonna switch and do 40 seconds on the other side. We're gonna start in just 10 seconds with our sumo squats. Sumo squat with a pulse. So grab your weight for this one. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat, pulse, and standing tall. Keeping that weight a little bit more through those heels for this one. We are gonna be working those glutes on this sumo squat to pulse. And then we're gonna get those quads to activate with our single leg mini squat. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds of rest. Then we're moving into side 1 of our mini squats. Just as that reminder, we can hold on to that support structure with one hand. We can also keep one leg on the ground and do those mini squats with both feet touching. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Small movements, really working on that balance, making sure our foot stays nice and flat on the ground on that stance leg. If this is a little bit too much pressure in the front of our knee, we feel any discomfort, we can lean forward and do a little more of that hip hinge and work that glute instead of that quad. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake that leg out. We're gonna switch sides. In 3, not 3. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Small movements. Working on that balance here. We are halfway. Lost my balance on that one. If you do lose your balance, that's okay. Just reset and start again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 1 minute of rest. Grab some water. Feel free to move out your space. Shake it out. Working those legs quite a bit. Maybe if those quads are a little bit tight, you can feel free to do some butt kickers, some standing quad stretches. We're going to start back up in just 15 seconds. Enjoy that breather, enjoy that rest. Grab those weights. Sumo stance, starting with that sumo pulse. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Sumo squat with that pulse. Single pulse before we stand up tall. Back is flat, allowing that forward lean of our chest. Almost done, we're over halfway. 12 more seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds, then we're starting up with side one. If you'd like, if last round was a little bit easy for this exercise, and you'd like to add weight, you're just gonna hold that weight down at your sides. Now we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Chest stays upright. Tapping that heel. Standing up tall. Twenty more seconds. Almost there. Last 10. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out. We have side 2 next. Starting in 10 seconds. Feel free to grab some weights if you want to use your weights. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You may notice that one side is a little bit easier to balance than the other. That's okay. That's why we add these single leg exercises, so we can work on evening that out. Twenty more seconds. Last 10. Three, 2, 1, and done. 60 seconds of rest. Feel free to move out your space. Take those legs out. Maybe we're doing that standing quad stretch. Opening up those thighs. Getting you ready for round 3. We're halfway done with this circuit. 2 more rounds to go. We're gonna start back up in just 20 seconds. So feel free to get in position, grabbing that weight. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Pushing up tall through those heels. Feeling those glutes activate as we stand tall. Twenty more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Exercise 1 is done. Moving on, side 1 of our mini squats. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Thirty more seconds. Twenty more seconds. Last 10. Two, 1, and rest. Side 1 is done. We have one more side, and then we're done with round 3. 10 more seconds. Let's get in position. Get ready to work in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Thirty more seconds. Last 10. Three, 2, 1, and rest. 1 minute of rest, and then we're going into our final round. Starting in 30 seconds. Let's get ready. 15 seconds. Back to the top for our last round. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Over halfway. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. 2 more exercises, and then we're moving on and moving our way down to the ground. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Side 1. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out. Feel free to hold those weights if you'd like. We're gonna start up in just 10 seconds with side 2. In 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. The last exercise of the circuit. Almost there. 14 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, grab your water. We have one last interval to do today. Making our way down to the ground. We have 2 exercises on the ground here. 4 rounds. Similar setup to before, but we're going back to that 2 exercise. First one, we're just gonna do some regular glute bridges. For these glute bridges, we're going to be laying flat on our back. I want your feet flat on the ground, legs bent, and I want those legs to have a little bit of space between them. We're gonna have our feet be about hip width apart. If you'd like, you can add a weight right on those hip bones on your waist. Pushing down through those heels, you're gonna lift your hips up, tabletop position, and down. 40 seconds here, 20 seconds of rest. After that, similar position, but now we're gonna take that weight off. We're going to bring our feet together, knees together, hands are off to the side. You're gonna bridge back up to that tabletop position, but now we're gonna add some pulses. So keeping those feet together, we're gonna pulse and send those knees out wide and in. So kind of going into a butterfly or a froggy position, keeping those hips lifted. 40 seconds here. So if you'd like, you can keep that weight on your waist, or you can do this body weight for both of those exercises. Both of these ones are on our back. So get ready. We're gonna start in just 10 seconds with our regular glute bridges first. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. For this one, we have that space between our legs, pushing down through those heels, lifting those hips up and down. Our legs stay in place for this one. Keeping those head and shoulders flat on the ground. We're also keeping that core engaged, making sure that we're only lifting those hips up until we're in a straight line. We don't want to lift them up and into an arched position. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Exercise 1 is done. 20 seconds here. And then we're gonna bring those feet together, knees together. We're doing our butterfly pulses. In 3, 2, 1, lift those hips up. Keeping those hips up, we send those knees out and in. Feet stay together, hips stay up. We're really working those hip rotators today. You're over halfway. Keep pushing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. and rest. We get 1 minute of rest now. So if you'd like, you can feel free to do a few side to side knee rocks. You can feel free to get up and move around your space if you'd like, or even just sitting up to grab some water. Whatever you need to do to get ready for round 2. We have 30 seconds left. Starting back up in 20 seconds. Feel free to start getting in position, laying down, adding that weight if you like to have some weight for exercise 1. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Round 2. Lifting those hips up and lowering. Keeping that core engaged. Pulling that belly button deep into your spine. That'll help keep your core engaged and stabilized. Almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Rolling that weight off to the side. Butterfly or froggy pulses next. Starting up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lift those hips up, sending those knees out, and then closing in. Hips stay lifted. Glutes are engaged. Hamstrings are engaged. Making sure we're breathing. Over halfway. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great work. Feel free. Pull those knees up to your chest. Little knee hug. Stretching those glutes out, stretching that low back out. We have 40 more seconds of rest, and then we're going into round 3. We're over halfway done with this last interval, this last circuit. Starting back up in 15 seconds. Feel free to lay on back. Getting ready, getting in position. Add that weight. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Keeping that space between our feet and our knees. Pushing down through the heels to lift up into that tabletop position. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. 20-second breather. And then we're going back into our Frogger pulses. Feet together, knees together. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bridging up. Hips stay up. Open and close. The beat's a little bit fast on this music today, so No need to try to keep the pulses to a beat. Staying at your own pace. 10 more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 1 minute rest. And then we have one final round. After these last 2 exercises, we will end with a little bit of a stretch. Forty more seconds. Starting back up in 25 seconds. Feel free to slowly roll on back. Moving back into position. Adding that weight. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Last 2 exercises of the day. Fifteen more seconds. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Rolling that weight off. Bringing those feet, knees together. 10 more seconds of rest. And then we're going to our last exercise. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hips up, open, and close. Doing our best to keep those hips up the whole time. We're halfway, almost done. 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, let's stretch it out a little bit. Staying on your backs. We're gonna straighten that left leg out on the ground, bringing that right leg up. We're gonna grab right below that knee, and we're just gonna pull that knee up and in towards our chest. Taking deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through your mouth. One more breath here. Switching that hold, we're gonna hold back behind our thigh, and we're going to flex that right foot. From here, we're gonna straighten that leg up as high as we can, and then relax. Flex and straighten, and then relax back down. We're only straightening as far as we can until we feel some tension down the back of our leg. Let's do one more here. Lowering that right leg down. Pulling that left leg up, grabbing right above that knee, and pulling in towards our chest. One more deep breath. And then switching our hold to back behind the leg. Flexing that foot, straighten, and relax. One more here. Lowering that left leg down, slowly rolling over to our side, and moving on up to a seated position, taking your time. There's a little bit of a transition from laying to standing, but that is all the exercises I have for you all today. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and see you next time.